Abu Trica. I like to pronounce his name that way. Abu Trica.
I know what you are doing.
I'm not doing anything.
I know what you are doing.
I'm not doing anything. It's also in the trends.
It's given a story that has. Let's get there first.
I don't like it when you try to. He puts me in some situation. I don't like it. Please.
Yeah.
So let's start with Abu Trica.
All right.
Where an Acquah High Court today has granted him bail in the sum of 30 million Ghana cedis. That is 300 billion old cedis with 2 sureties. We all know the story surrounding Abu Trica's extradition.
Yeah.
His being in court due to some alleged issues, fraud, scam, whatever. Plenty is plenty. His wife has been in the news because she's been pleading that he be released. His family, so many people who are affiliated to him or with him have been backing him up that he should be released. And so finally he's been granted bail, yes, to a tune of 30 million Ghana cedis with 2 sureties. So his lawyer spoke to the media about the sureties and what the bill entails. So if you are with your phone, mobile phone or your laptops, join us live on Facebook +899 FM. Let's take that video from Abu Trica's lawyer.
Yes, and say a money bill. And as a court in super Mukaswa bill, I know then she say be to a gram said a bear, say court in here on Sebrani and twice I'm not swap, obeying me about. It's a court and I'm on the bill, see, and penny family to stand as sureties with a property value of 30 million Ghana cedis. And that is what we are working towards, getting a copy of the court order. Then we go into execution of the bill terms and conditions. Yes.
Asem you madi chiracha akoya munko mombra and then I pass say Lankasano at the same.
Oh, yeah, Mobile say from day one, say the idea can the position here back up. Say, I mean, in any case, he's innocent until proven guilty. And yet, you're sure money there and they say, young follow Ranona, there was here and yeah. As a lawyer said, we are always in for the law. You get it, and everything we did, we follow the law to ensure so we've gotten him the bill as you've heard in the news or other.
Yes, so that was the lawyer explaining what the bill entails and all that. My friend just texted me and said she wants to understand exactly why he was arrested at the first place. So he was part of He was part of a criminal network, alleged that he's part of a criminal network that targeted elderly victims in romance camps across the United States since 2023. So an unsealed indictment by a federal grand jury in the US returned the 2-count indictment charging the Ghanaian national with defrauding elderly victims. So that is basically why he was arrested. And then the whole extraditing thing also came in here. So thankfully some people are excited about it, the fact that he has been bailed, and people are excited about it. But what do you have to say about that? So someone also said in the comment section that so does the whole extradition continue though he has been bailed, and so maybe we'll get to hear that on social media or see that in the news sometime later. But for now, Abu Trica has been granted bail in the sum of 30 million Ghana cedis. How do you feel about it?
I think as rightly stated throughout the procedure so far, we are a country that's governed by laws and regulations, and so you cannot just come handpick someone and take them away. Exactly. No matter what the situation, until proven guilty, you are innocent. And so investigations still ongoing. The issue is still in the court of law, and they know exactly what they are doing. So I think to fans and followers of Abu Trica, it's good news, and definitely at the end of the investigation, we'll get to know exactly what will pan out. From my little, media law studies, I think that's basically how it's going to.
When you say media law, I was thinking, you are a media lawyer.
No, I did media law and ethics.
It's not just you. You can't just say I did media law and ethics as if I didn't do media law and ethics.
That's why I said from my little media law studies.
From our little media law studies.
Hey, that's giving Esquire. Anyway, so
So I'm happy for him.
I saw a comment on I think Facebook or X. The person says
it will definitely be X.
The person says the most exciting person on earth right now is Abu Trica's wife.
Yes,
I don't know why.
I said
Do
earlier.
you have any idea as a woman? Is there a reason why?
I mean, if my husband is in the news for allegedly.
No, the person was not talking about the news. I mean, the person was talking about the fact that he's been away for a while.
Yeah, so let's move on. So I'm going to come back to the church story later, but let's talk about the Bank of Ghana clarifying treatment of earnings for content creators. So just yesterday it was in the news that the Bank of Ghana has spoken about payouts that will be made to some Ghanaian content creators from digital platforms, and it dates back to all who have been verified on X. You know, some people were talking about their payouts delaying and they're not receiving their payment and all that on X.
Is it all who have been verified on X or bought verification on X? I just want to know.
But what is your own?
I just want to know.
Well, if you've bought or you've been verified, or it's still verification.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But so far, I think it's the buying.
What is it? A blue bird or something? How does it look like? A blue tick. Yes, so all who have been verified. Yeah, so the Bank of Ghana posted a statement on their X page and said that they wish to clarify that payout to Ghanaian content creators from digital platforms, including earnings from X, are classified as service export proceeds. Such inflows are permissible under existing foreign exchange regulators. So creators may receive these earnings through foreign exchange accounts with the banks in Ghana or into Ghana cedi accounts, provided all transactions are processed in accordance with applicable regulatory requirements. So the bank acknowledges concerns raised by some creators regarding difficulties accessing these funds. When transactions are processed correctly, such challenges should not ordinarily arise. So the Bank of Ghana appreciates the feedback received from affected persons and is actively reviewing the matter and engaging with relevant institutions to identify the source of the issues and ensure prompt resolution. The bank will continue to engage affected stakeholders through the process, and it remains committed to maintaining a stable and enabling financial system that supports legitimate cross-border transactions, including digital platform earnings classified as service export. And in Acquah say the Bank of Ghana is actively involved, yes, but they've explained how people are going to get their payment. So I think it's because of all these things that people don't receive their payment payouts earlier and all that. So they have come out to clarify to all those who were concerned about the whole payouts thing. I think people were talking about it, so they came out to clarify it. And let's take some comments. So some people said, if Yah says thanks for the clarification, what it means, if the people supposed to disburse the money did everything right, this issue shouldn't have happened. So it's not our fault, but we'll follow up to the root cause for you. We'll keep it in touch till it's resolved. So just like I said, this is what the Bank of Ghana said. Yeah. And so she has summarized this. And then Acquah Mayor said, Acquah is saying, are we getting our money or not?
Acquah said, the Bank of Ghana, as you rightly read, is the mother company that takes care of everything that has to do with finances. And so they are doing everything possible to make sure you get your kwacha at the end of the day, basically.
Yes, you know, a lot of people said they read the thing, but they don't understand.
Confusion,
Charlie, confusion has come.
But that
was somebody's name on Facebook. Confusion has come.
I mean, they could have just kept it. We are working on it to make sure you get your funds at the end of the day. Thank you. But that is too.
Everyone, like most of the statements I'm reading here, the comments I'm reading, everyone is saying.
Because we like the press release.
I know, right?
We like a lot.
The long one that they'll break everything down one for you to understand exactly what they are trying to say. We don't like reading a lot.
That is the problem.
It takes me back to something I posted on my Facebook. Do you repost on Facebook?
You share.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm growing, We share.
Nobody's the same.
Yeah, so we share on Facebook. I shared it, and then Mami Sinyamicha was like, "Esi, you're a suspect. I'm like, I didn't understand until she was like,
just
did you read
share.
everything?
So if they were saying we are about to arrest some citizens,
No.
you just went to...
It was a friend that posted, so in my head, on Tronya Mabonibia. And then, yeah, I just reposted that. And so, this one is a very interesting story.
Before you get there, let me quickly say a bit on what you just did.
Yes,
See,
true.
You should not just share anything you find online without proper going through, because you one day share something that might get you in some legal troubles. So that was just a caution.
Because usually I share a lot of things on X. I repost. That's where we do the reposting on X. But when I'm done, I try to go back to read it. I'm like, hey, I didn't even read the whole thing. No, then I reposted. So it's true. Let's take Kofi Danso's advice. It will help us. So away from that, a dramatic moment occurred in church as a congregant of the... Should I mention the church?
I think you should.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of the Methodist Church Ghana, where
this one there's video back in it.
Yes, so you can't even take it out.
Exactly.
Where most of my family members, we are all Methodists. Me, I'm a backsliding Acquah, and I'm a charismatic, but I still love my church. Confronted a pastor over some church directives. We'll play that video for you, But
you don't want to quote her.
You know, she was actually registering her displeasure or her grievances over some church directives, including the non-support of members who do not pay tithes, calling him, the pastor that was there. She was telling, it's like, I put it to you.
And the bishops and the church.
She was like, I put it to you, bishop. I put it to you, elder. That's where you're crying for.
You know that part, I didn't see it coming up. When the woman dropped the bomb, I was like, oh.
I was like, wow.
Even the software was stuck.
These are the people in the church that when they are coming and you are doing something bad, you will stop because she will put it to you. Now what you are doing, it's not good. You know, some of these things, people say that there are things that like actually happen in the church these days. That when you are not paying certain things in the church, then you are not assisted when anything happens to you. Because I've even heard stories, I've had conversations with people that they are like, "Mama, me sorry ni biomo adentia." Say mostly mean to your say, mean to your tithe, mean to your welfare, all those things. So some people are saying that the woman did well by standing up to the church and even the pastor. Even when she was talking, the pastor was trying to
interject.
As a nekrakra saying, "Oh, they born a tougher," like, sort of.
Also, sort of hold it right there.
Let me finish.
Let me land.
Let's take a listen to our mother who will be back.
Bible say, "You do two true muno. Already I'm not quite am a young fire and sank. You're supposed to be a mostly will be our baby." To show you now you're unrobber.
And you mean I make a Bible?
Bible neka. Papa yeka unrobber na from wo bishop so suffocate to us so. I saw him paying for. See what the force mo ya krom for. Serious.
Okay.
We are krom for. Papa wo kasa na wo start ka bibi share ho say. Say wo ba mi wu untu atai. Obi bi wu mo ma o to. From one can say say ubi bi wu a yemfa tight enkotia one kind wom papa say me de me ho yemfa nto ho a na wo kan bibi say obi ye adwuma contractor otimi tua tight fine me ye adwuma sabe wo kan no sta na tie I can pay tight me to metua tight kese pa me ntua o dia ma me ntua ne say dia me pe na me de ba dia ka na me de ba gya dia me pe wa abonsene fine me ma mi bewu me ma mi nyanwuye me papa de obi anim sa asafu mu wa wu dada etare me moma so
to body tougher
enti dia papa gya me kwa me kasa wie kwa do obi ankasa bie ma eno ano na yate ase papa de etosu bie tight no a wo ka ho asem no me ma mi ba bewu no nyanwuye na ma betua tight kuku dame now I be sorry, ma be yi sorry bad time cool. I be 5 million. Say mon famra. Now my pay 50 million. They bet you are tight. I feel the cabo say saying.
Okay.
Time man na you welfare no. Not dying na mu ye ma. Obi nye juma. na oni sika odi ye adwuma obetua tight mostly I say obi bi wu unya asema wan tua tight awoma obepe de wa ha
Okay.
papa train
No, yeah, tell me. When to me
papa de train papa train fine ma na ye tua welfare no na ye dan mu ye ma because onye adwuma kra na obetime tua 10 cedis or 5 cedis with welfare obeka ko support no na ne onye adwuma na obetena ha na wada bia obetena ha na da bia obetena na ne bi bia wu ne wonya problem mo se won tua tight nti won ko oba obeja ya sore no
ati the next
2KD. See, I'm seated. Asem kesiye naba. You see,
it is serious.
It looks like this whole thing that our mother said was critically thought about.
Exactly.
And it looks like the conversation stems from maybe a meeting that was happening in the church or a retreat that was happening. And then a pastor said what he said. Then she also had to back it up with what she had to say. Because if you are saying that, let's say if you are saying the shirt I'm wearing is white, but it doesn't look white to me, I need to tell you that it doesn't look white to me. You're telling me that what I'm doing is wrong, but I feel what I'm doing is right. I need to talk about it. But you see, just like I said earlier, this whole church tithing thing, welfare thing, I honestly do not understand why sometimes some people are sidelined. The church is supposed to be a happy place for us. That is where, when you are sick, you need to go for healing, literally.
Yeah.
When you feel heartbroken, you need to go to the church and you'll be made whole again. The church is our hospital as Christians. It's our courtroom.
Our family home.
It's our bank. Because we know that when we pray to God, when we ask God for certain things, He's a faithful and just God, and He would answer our prayers. He will do it for us. And so lots of people are actually backing Mama on social media.
99.9
people are backing her on social media. They're like, what she's saying is very, very true, because there are things that are happening in the church that people are not talking about. Serious, very, very serious.
Predominantly
very, very serious.
In the comments, right?
Yes, these are some of the things that drive a lot of people away from church.
Yes,
because someone in the comment section searched for religious extortion, and then this was a meaning she got.
Shoot.
Religious extortion is a practice of exploiting religious beliefs, fear, or authority to obtain money, property, or power from individuals, often through coercion or manipulation. It frequently involves promises of miracles, prosperity, or salvation in exchange for payment, leveraging spiritual threat to induce compliance. And honestly, that's whatever she said is accountability. And sometimes it will feel like she's attacking the pastor. No, she wasn't attacking the pastor. She was saying exactly how she feels. And kakra as an or my pastor, the
pastor was really fuming.
Like also because
that part I was like, hey, Sofo,
Charlie,
Sofo, calm down.
I was like, Sofo, Azembanya, which I
said, also just on a bonnet tough.
But honestly speaking, I mean, she is talking from her so many years of being in the church. I'll say it that way. Yes. And I don't think it is something that happens in every church, because you go to other churches, they tell you how they are treated in the church, and then you're excited. You even feel like joining that particular church. So I don't think it's something that is happening everywhere. But if this is exactly what is happening in our church now, then we need to fix the problem from the root. Because Methodist Ghana is a very respected and reputable church.
Yeah.
So if this is what is happening, then it's not a good thing. When it comes to the church, you don't want to talk. You've left it for me.
See, what can you know?
Okay.
You do all.
Okay.
What I say? Yeah.
I know it's that when it comes to the church, you won't talk.
See,
so
you
it's
just
fine.
took the words out of my mouth.
I mean,
like you delivered.
Okay.
So I did support you.
Oh.
With one full box of BO16 just for your hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I would prefer the Princess Premium Lotion.
No, I'll add it to it.
Okay, sure.
Like I'm giving you a pack of everything.
Okay.
In fact, I have my 300 Ghana cedis ready for your new phone.
Oh, No, from Easy Buy.
There's a lot for you.
Then you take me to Electroland. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. Obiatio, everyone listening has heard. This is the promises 2KD has made to me. And you know, the show is being recorded.
You know this,
and we are live on Facebook. This song?
Don't worry.
About that thing.
No, be happy.
Sorry. Hey.
I'm talking about Mufasa.
So to my final story,
bless.
You know, I get excited when my man is in the news.
Beam.
And he's always in the news for something positive. That is what I love about him. Yeah.
That part there, you have to retract.
Oh, sometimes.
If you said majority of the time.
No, but majority.
No, but the way you said it blatantly.
No, I'm saying sometimes negative, but majority is positive.
Because he's human after all.
Yes. So you remember when Rick Ross asked Stonebwoy who he would love to perform, to have a collaboration with, some of the female acts that he would love to have collaborations with. Then he mentioned Rihanna and Taylor Swift. Then he said, oh, Rick Ross promised him a verse from Rihanna in a week. You will talk about that one later. But then Stonebwoy has come out to reveal that it is his dream to have a song with Rihanna. It's a good thing. Yes, this Sunday, my pastor told me at church, when you dream big as the ocean.
I nearly thought you said your pastor talked about Rihanna.
Oh, no. When you dream big as big as the ocean. So it's a good thing. In a conversation, Stonebwoy was asked who he would love to like have a collaboration with and all that. Then he mentioned Rihanna and spoke about how the collaboration is going to be a big win for Africa and the Barbados and Ghana and the Barbados. I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing that Stonebwoy is dreaming this dream. Yes, my former director of MIG will say that dream. I don't want to say it again.
Say it.
I've forgotten. But then it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Let's take a listen to what Stonebwoy had to say. We need to hear the words from his own mouth and then we will discuss it.
Who would you love to work with that you've not worked with? Like just sharing the studio with some of these artists that you're naming is like phenomenal. So is there anyone left that the Stonebwoy would love to work with?
Yeah, right now, somebody I love to work with, I mean, on my list is I want to work with Rihanna, you know. That's one of the dreams that I want to, kick out. Yes, that
would be phenomenal.
For real. Is someone I want to work with globally. I would choose her, and I know for sure, like I'm saying it now, that it will come to pass one day and even more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And guess what? That's just gonna bridge the gaps more and more between the Caribbean and the African people, especially Ghana and Barbados. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what I've been about.
That's where she's from. Yeah. Yeah, because I reckon that you and her will definitely work because I can see that she's very versatile. You're versatile as well. So, I can see that connection happening and I'm really looking forward.
Yes, so, it's a good thing. I remember what my director said. He said, don't dream evil dream. Dream good dream. So Stonebwoy is dreaming good dream.
Positive.
Yes, very positive one. Because being asked who you love to collaborate with and then you mention someone of that status, it means that Stonebwoy knows what he's about and knows what he wants and knows the kind of collaboration that will become a hit. I don't like how you're looking at my face. Please.
Okay, DJ Derry, let me look at you.
But then, you understand what I'm
totally
saying.
Agree
If this collaboration happens, it's going to be a very big or great hit for us or as a country. You understand?
It should happen.
Yeah, so we pray that it happens. But you know that so what can Papa Kakra now if you want to have a Cambone Kakra. They're like Rick Ross said that he's going to get a collaboration from Rihanna and Stonebwoy for Rihanna and Stonebwoy within a week. It has not happened. When Stonebwoy has also come out to say that he would love to collaborate with her. So what exactly is happening?
I think what happened at the time was a slip of tongue from the big boss Rick Ross.
I mean, he got busy. You know how busy
and
he
aside
is.
that, there's some excitement that comes with having a convo with Stonebwoy.
Yes.
So I'm sure the joy was part of what made him say, "Oh, in a week I'm gonna get."
Yes,
that.
and maybe Stonebwoy didn't remind him. You know that thing that I say you've promised me something, but
and
I can't become
into a friend.
Maybe. But you know when you promise me and I can't be coming to you every time that hey, 2K did the momo you promised me or the momo you promised me. So
indirectly he is mentioning it so Cross with chance on the video and be like,
exactly. I said this. Yes, it's true. And so let me make it happen. Then boom, next week it will happen.
Yeah, so Rick Ross,
please.
We want you to make this happen.
Yeah.
Because in Ghana, if it doesn't come through you, we will come back and say Rick Ross said it, but he didn't really keep to his words.
Rick Ross, so the
Yes, did you what? Seriously, did you just do that?
No, but if it doesn't happen, that's what we say. Because he has promised us.
Or we should let the man do one video for him.
Which man?
Rick Ross.
I see. You have a message here.
All right.
I'm sure it's definitely from Oscar. He says to KD, you better promise her Chelsea to win this evening instead of down one. They need this 3 points more than anything. You people, I'm not more a Chelsea fan, please.
Okay, which team are you supporting?
I'm not going to support any team again.
Why?
I can't be playing with my heart like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, Michael, you just lost, one member of your team.
Oh, but I promised Michael earlier on the lockdown that if Chelsea scores and wins the match this evening.
I don't know what is happening, but we are getting messages from the MCR.
Yo.
They say Michael is telling AC Chelsea Onyane Papa.
So I can leave.
You can leave.
Yes, but I've told him if Chelsea wins this evening's match, I'm going to wear my jersey tomorrow. So
you actually have jersey.
I have two.
Hey, and you are saying it
I'm
loud.
a serious Chelsea fan.
Like Chelsea. This morning I saw Evans wearing his. I'm like, oh, the disappointment in my face. I mean, Chelsea says.
Oh.